Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome to another episode of the 1.1 pre-release of Kerbal Space Program. So what are we going to do today, buddy? Well, today, we're going to try and get into low Kerbal orbit. Maybe try to get out a little further than normal, but the plan is to try to get into orbit a little bit and try to collect a little bit more of that juicy, tasty science. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do our usual sturdy and yet tested original frame here. So this is pretty much what we're going to go with for the majority of the next few launches. What we're also going to do here is get us some radial mounted parachutes, and we're actually going to switch up this thing a little bit. We're going to put these down a little further. Click this and turn them sideways. There we go. We don't have a big enough parachute yet. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to put two of you here and here. Perfect. Then I'm also going to do two more goo canisters. I'm actually just going to click, I think it's Control. Nope. Alt. Yes, Alt. Just to copy. So we're going to have four goo canisters. We're also going to have ourselves a heat shield just in case. And a stack decoupler. So what's going to happen is what this thing does is as we launch and we do stages, this basically just decouples or detaches your stage 1 and your stage 2, which we're going to set up right now. So what we're going to want is our main chute here, which is this one right here. We want it to shoot first. So we're actually going to go and do that. So it's going to go off first and slow us down, and then once we get to about 2,000, we'll launch this one, and when we get to about 1,500, we'll launch these two. Or even close to 1,000, maybe we'll launch those two. As for fuel, on this stage, because theoretically we're going to be in space, you want just 3 of these will be good. Let's get a swivel engine going just so we have control of ourselves in orbit. And just to be on the safe side, there. Now, I don't have tweak scale on right now, but in the future I will, so we can modify and change these things. But we're gonna almost make this thing look like a missile. There we go. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to put another decoupler down here, and it should put a shroud, which is perfect. And the next stage is going to be a little bit the same. You know what? No, I don't want 4 there. I just want another 2. There we go. We're going to do another... Well, actually, which one has more? So you'll see that every engine has a minimum and max thrust. ASL is atmospheric, and vac is how it is in a vacuum. So, for example, the swivel engine here in the atmosphere, it's 168.75 kerbal newtons, or kilonewtons. We'll go with kilonewtons. And max thrust in the vacuum is 200. Well, the other engine here is 200 in the atmosphere, 215 in the normal. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to do the more stronger engine, obviously, in the atmosphere. We're going to put 2 more of those down here. Then we're going to attach 4 boosters. Now, right now we don't have struts or anything like that to connect these guys to, so we have to be a little careful as to where we connect these guys to. Give them a little bit of aerodynamics. Boom. So theoretically, what's going to happen is these 4 go off. Actually, you know what? Let's do something a little crazy. One way you can kind of tweak things a little bit, thrust limiter should be 47 for all. Oh shit! Should be 47 for all these guys. So these guys are all going to fire at 47% of their actual thrust. Once they burn out, we then break them off using this decoupler here, deconnects them, and we'll go with this engine. So this engine is going to turn on the same time these disconnect, and we'll continue up. Whether this is going to work or not. One of the wonderful things about Kerbal Space Program is the sheer ability to lose things, to die, to crash, to blow things up. So, here we go. Turn our stability assist on, make sure that we're set to... well, I guess this is stability assist, but the stability assist system, turn on, make sure it's actually set to stability assist. I usually set my speed... Interesting. There we go. Usually there, just in case. So we're going to launch in 3, 2, trying for orbit, 1, a go. So 47%, not strong enough. We are kind of drifting to the left a little bit. Gonna do is we're gonna tweak it a little bit. No, we're going. No, we're going. Abort. Oh! Oh, we're still gonna die. We're still gonna die. Oh. Is there any goo to observe? 0.3 science. And nothing there. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is a awesome failure. To say the least, some of our rockets are still going up. They're almost 10 kilometers away. That one might hit orbit. It's like way over here. 13 kilometers away. 14. It's picking up speed. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'd like to call a amazing failure. So we didn't get anything pretty much on that thing. So what we're going to do... we're going to close that. We're going to go back into the vehicle assembly building. And one of the things I love about this game is those things. It's just the sheer destruction and damage. So we're actually going to up the power now to 64.5 on these guys. And we're going to launch again. One of the wonderful things about this game is the sheer amount of testing you get to do. You get to build something, and then you can tweak it and fiddle around with it, fart with it. I think with this thing, we didn't get enough speed to keep ourselves... Wow. Okay. It's always a good sign when something explodes before you even launch. Anyway, so we're going to launch SAS on in 3, 2, 1. There we go. We're going straight up again. We're starting to tilt a little bit to the north. Now we're starting to tilt to the... Oh, there we go. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. And boom. Well, on the right side, can we get any signs while we're here? 0.7 there. 0 there. 30 science! There you go. Well, let's slowly land. Jesus. So, like I always say, one of the good things about this game is just being able to do some things that are just insane. Crew report. Nope, nothing. Mystery goo. Look at that, 6 science right there. 36 science on a quote-unquote failed test. I don't call it a failed test if we can get science out of it. So there we go. So we got 41.8 science on this entire mission. We got 1 just from, or we got 0 technical science from the vessel, but we got technically 1 data. One of the mystery goos got 0.7 data. The other mystery goo we got 6, and the other one we got 35, which is pretty good. Total we got 65 science. Let me let's see how many space plane parts we have. One thing that I like to do is kind of play the game naturally. So you try with rockets, and also try with aircraft. We only have, the 2 wings right now. So I'm actually going to look at really quickly to see if we have the required stuff for aviation. We do. We have 45 science, which is 65 is what we need. That'll give us wings and things like that. So we're actually going to unlock some airplane stuff. And we're going to build some airplanes. First things first, we have our cockpit. That's got jet fuel in it. Perfect. I don't know where the logic is where you give me a cockpit that big. 2 should be good for now. A winglet, aka a wing. Let's put it about there. So these things are your lift and your thrust and your aerodynamics. So what you always want to do is you always want your center of lift ahead of your center of thrust, if I'm not mistaken. We want winglets here at the back. So if I'm not mistaken, this is our center of lift, right? Yep. Which is no big deal as of yet. So the basic engine is pretty small. The fuel fort's pretty tiny. So if we did something like this. Well, actually, if I'm willing to put the fuel there, structural aerodynamics, there should be like blank. Okay, so what we're gonna do? You there, and you there, but we're gonna actually take all the fuel out. So this right now is our center of mass. So most of our mass, most of our weight is in the front of our aircraft right now. So if we were to take off, it would nosedive. Now we're going to put our wings on. Our center of lift is right here, so we would still nosedive. But once we put our little, our fuel tanks on our engines, and what I'm thinking is actually put them underneath. Kind of like this. Okay, engines. Boom, and I think we should have an air intake somewhere. Yes, we do. Huh. Come on. There we go. Put this on the back just to kind of... Oh, come on. Get our stuff back a little bit. So Side of me, what's my heart? Let's do another one. I actually want you that way. There we go. We're going to put a winglet on the back. 2 of them to be specific. Then a tail fin, 1 vertical one just for now. So for wheels, we're just going to put 3 on here. 2 there. And 1 just about here. Doesn't look too bad, eh? Now our lift is behind our center of mass. So how that's going to work out, I'm not too sure. We are going to put some sciencey stuff on here. Kind of like a communication array, I guess you could think of it as. We're going to tilt it back a little bit. We're going to select it and we're going to move it back just to... Oh, nope, nope. There we go. So it's going to be in line. In line with the tail fin there, so it'll slowly work its way up. We're going to put 2 mystery goo containers near the back here. Alright. So let's try our first design attempt at a... Okay. Let's try that again. Because we literally just did a complete jump in 360 into the air. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the brakes on. What the hell is going on here? Okay. Maybe the aircraft, maybe the wheels are glitching into the ground, maybe? Let's try setting up a little higher and launching it that way. Oh, okay. So it's the front wheels glitching into the ground. Okay. So, with that in mind, we got 2 engines. They're both now officially on. We're going to put our SAS on. We're going to do a quick crew report. Oh, actually, we're going to turn the lights on. Haha, nice. Crew report real quick. No science. Mr. Goo! 0.3 science. So we're not even going to do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go and fly above the Space Center here and see what we can do. Here we go. And brakes off. Oh, brakes off. When we hit about 150 kilometers a second, we'll try to take off. Whoa. Whoa. Yo. Let's try and turn you off there, stability assist. We are wobbly like a motherfucker. Pull back! Pull back! Let's try that again. Might try to take this off and move it all up a little further forward, but yeah. Max thrust, stability assist off. Here we go. Oh, we don't have that much fuel in here. Wonder if it takes the fuel from here automatically. 160, 70, 80, 90. Try to pull up. Trying to pull up. Still nothing. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. You can see the pinch just working like a madman. And we're going to run right off into the runway. Pull up. Pull up. Hey, at least parts survived. Let's revert to the hangar. So we are not able to pull up. These things do not do what I think they would do. Well, I guess ailerons would be a good idea, wouldn't they? Let's put them right in here. Alright, here we go. Test number 3. Fuck. Test number 3 of the Kerbal fighter system. Or the Kerbal fighter. So for some reason, that front tire keeps... We'll try that now. Actually, we'll also do it with these ones. Let's see if that does it. Later on, we'll get, like, landing gear that'll fold up. Yeah, that happened. Sorry, what's that sound? Me getting frustrated? Yes. Let's try that. Let's not have to put another wheel at the back. Ladies and gentlemen, Kerbal Space Program. One more try. Brake on right off the bat. Why is turbo landing gear overstressed? Why is... One more try. One more tweak. One more tweak. Steering disabled. You... I gotta move it up further to the front. And... Oh! Okay. Let's line it up with the center of the runway here. Let's try it. SAS on. Designing airplanes in this game used to be so much more easier. These are inverted. Oh no! Fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck. The fact that we were able to get to the end of the runway, I think that was a success. Try and turn her around here. Brakes, 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 brakes. Run off the runway a little bit. Okay, we're going way off the runway. Shit. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.